Hello, this is Chris the Game Dev, and today we are going to be looking at Echoes of Kyria. So, I've been doing a series where I analyze people's Steam pages, and I've been getting a lot of good feedback from developers who are working on their Steam pages and their games. And let's take a look today at Echoes of Kyria. But you guys know, in order to do these videos, I need what? Shot of espresso. First thing I'm going to do is analyze the capsule art. Uh, the font needs to stand out more. You're doing a light background with white in it and blue, and you're doing text over top that's light. Nope. You need to have a very, very, very high contrast when it comes to the text. The other thing too is I can't see. It looks like, oh my gosh, it is very, very hard to see a character that's riding a mouse or something. It's way too small. Whatever you're gonna show something on your capsule art, it needs to be massive. It needs to take up, besides the font, I mean the text of the game, you need to make that so big. So I want it to take up most of the space because I cannot see it at all. And I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one. I can't see it. All right. So do that. You need to do some changes for sure. Yeah, make sure that the font sticks out a lot, the text of the game, and really you got to increase whatever you're trying to focus on. I kind of like this building, and I kind of like the background a bit, but yeah, just move that character on top of the mouse really, really close to the, you know, make it huge, make it massive, and try different variations and see which one works the best. Okay, so description, short description: fight solo or up to 4 players co-op, take off massive bosses in the stylized 3D action roguelike survival like, step into Kita battle against relentless hordes. Okay, whoa. So you were saying in this sentence, massive bosses in stylized action survivor like, step into Kita. Okay, these two statements are almost like they don't really belong together. What I would put is step into Kirari. Oh, am I pronouncing wrong? Kyria. Kirari. Step into Kairari. Fight solo or up to 4 players co-op, take on massive bosses in the stylized 3D action rogue like. Say rogue survivor like, not rogue like survivor like. It's a too many likes. Say rogue survivor like. Okay? That's what you're going to put, and get rid of that sentence. Okay, whoa. Early access. Nope. Nope, 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 no, don't. The best way to kill your game is to put it on early access. If you want your project to die, the number one thing you could do is early access. Do not do early access. What you're gonna want to do, I have to do the speech again. Okay, the speech. Every time I see a page on early access, we've only got 2 so far. I'm gonna do the speech. The speech is no early access. That's the first and foremost thing. Do not do early access. The second thing is you're gonna want to make a demo. You want to make the best demo ever. After you make your demo, you're going to release the demo. You're going to get feedback. After you get feedback from that demo, improve it, change it, make it the best demo possible. And then after that, join Next Fest. After Next Fest, you're going to want to gain as many wishlists. Ideally, you want to join Next Fest at 2,000 wishlists, up to 3,000 or more wishlists, and you want to launch at 6,000 to 7,000 wishlists. I know it sounds like a lot, but this is how you make a successful game. And joining early access is the way to not make a successful game. Okay? So make a demo, join Next Fest, launch is the pipeline, and do not do early access. Okay? Let's look at screenshots. There's a lot of problematic things. Okay, so here's the thing. All right. When I do these Steam page analysis, I'm not here to analyze the game per se. I'm trying to make your Steam page better. However, when I see problematic things in the game, it's obviously going to reflect on the Steam page. I think just looking aesthetically, well, first off, this is all in the same area, in the same zone. Green grass, trees. There's no. It almost looks like they were taken 30 seconds apart from each other. So you want a diverse, palette of screenshots. See, this is good. This is a good screenshot. Out of these three, we need one. Maybe this one. One. Okay? That's fine. I'm a little unsure of the art style. I think that I'm not really a fan of the art style. I would love to see. Okay, so please, I'm being constructive. I'm trying to be constructive here. It looks kind of like a mobile game, and not necessarily in a good way. And I know you're trying to go for the stylization, but I would try maybe using shaders that are heavily pixelated, that look very pixelated. See what that does. So, see if the aesthetics change for the better if you use something that is heavily pixelated. Okay? Shaders that are heavily pixelated. So we have too many. This whole green area, I need one screenshot. This screenshot's really good because it shows me something about the game. Choose an upgrade. So, okay, do you see how there's pixelation here? Do you see how there's a bit of... I want to see that in the whole game. I want to see some pixelated edges in the whole game. Try it out. I think it'll do benefits for your game. Okay? So, this is also a cool screenshot, but can I get the screenshot in a different environment? You need to, when you post your screenshots for your game, you need 5 different environments. 5 screenshots in 5 different environments, or 5 different elements of gameplay. So that's 1, that's 2. This desert area would be 3. And then we have, look, the green area again, and then the desert. Okay, give me new biodomes. And if there's more stuff like this, upgrading or inventory menu systems, show me that in the screenshots. But there's unfortunately there's a lot wrong with this game. This is probably your first game. Yeah, it's your first game. Okay, that's okay. Now, I want you to take this criticism as a learning experience. You need to make small, short, contained games, lots of them. Release them and learn from them. And then eventually make your game. Because navigating online games or co-op games is quite difficult, but there is a single player experience for this, which is the route you should probably go is always single player experience, especially as a small developer, before moving into co-op and multiplayer. Yeah, we need different biospheres, and I think overall something has to be done with the art style. I'm not a fan, unfortunately. And there's also maybe some more, maybe some fog. You could try some versions with fog, a little bit of fog. I don't know. I want to see some more pixelation in the shaders. Okay, I think this looks good, but I think these pixels in the corners of this, even the font, I think it's okay. Oh, but you got to watch your centering here. And I don't know if you want to do you really want this text to stand out, so make the background a bit lighter. And yeah, do you see how the text is right on the edge here? Just justify it in a little bit more. I hate to be nitpicky, but I'm trying to make your game as best as possible. Let's look at the trailer. Yeah. This looks exactly like one of those cheapy mobile games. It's okay. It's your first game. It's okay. There's a lot of issues here. Okay, so these upgrades happen too fast. I can't even see what the heck's happening. All these enemies. Okay, you need to look up horde, um, games with lots of enemies that are attacking you. You need to look that up and reference how aesthetically they look and how the because even like I like how many enemies there, but do you see how they're all overlapping? Can we use some spatial awareness to make them, you know, a bit more a bit more like spaced out? This is good in theory, but I'm not exactly sold on the art style. This is good. Why isn't there Okay, so why isn't there a screenshot of this? And why isn't there a screenshot of this? These unlocks. These are important screenshots to have. Not the same biosphere 4 times. Like, I want to see this screenshot. It doesn't have to be this exact screenshot, but show me the unlocks, right? Yeah, so, and I also think for the editing of the trailer, at the end, you want to end on a high note. So I want to see the craziest boss, the most epic, intense boss at the end of the trailer. So the way the trailer should probably go is a bit of action. Like, here you're running away. Like, you're running away. No, start off with an attack. Okay, start off with an attack. Maybe show in a different biosphere, show another attack and some magic or something. Like, I'm not sure about this animation even. It looks a little strange. Like, it just looks, I don't know. So for editing the trailer, show an attack right away, then show some crazy magic in a different biosphere, then show this customization really quick, then show more action in a different biosphere. So you need 3 different biospheres at this moment in the trailer. Then show unlocks and upgrades. Show me this progression, but like slowly. You provide a little bit of it, but it's like it happens so fast that I can barely see it. It just happens really, really, really fast. Like that. It's just way too fast. I can't read it. Just make it a little bit slower. And why does it happen twice? It pops up kind of twice. It's very confusing. It's very confusing. The one good thing I have to say though is like I get what the game is. I get it. I'm just a little unsold. And so your NPC pathing, they're all kind of following a line. So your navigation of the NPCs, you want them to take, so you kind of want some of them to take different routes. So you want to add like randomization to, instead of going directly to the player, you want some enemies you want to do that, but other enemies you kind of want to diverge a little bit. So then what would happen is there'll be a bit more of a spread, and there would be a bit more like enemies coming from different directions. Like, see how you just, because the other thing too is like one strat, how you can cheese it is you just keep running away. All the enemies line up and then just send one attack. Do you know what I mean? It seems a bit too amateurish. Okay. By the way, I'm very sorry about being so critical, but I really do want your game to succeed. So please just listen to me for all the criticism I'm giving. Okay, so you have no gifts in your about this game. That's okay though, because I really want you to change the art style or do something different with the art style. Like, I think you're going for Breath of the Wild art style, but it's not really. I'm getting cheap mobile game vibes rather than Breath of the Wild. You know what I mean? Here comes here, role I survive a game where the horde never stops growing. Also, you say it's a 4-player co-op, but I don't see any 4-player co-op happening. You say it, but I don't see it in the trailer. So at this moment, if I'm not seeing, oh, it's online co-op and line co-op. Okay, yeah. So there's no 4-player co-op anyway. So at this moment, I'm imagining this game as a single player game because you didn't show me any 4-player co-op. So if you don't intend to do co-op, don't mention it in the thing. To create broken builds, what is that? Experiment is best for you will probably fall, but losing is part of the... I'm sorry, buddy. I just we deliver attack melee automated survivals like battles lets you show how you want to play with 2 distinct modes. Normal mode, chaos mode, survivor like experience. Okay, you have 2 different game modes. Transform. I think you should just focus on making one mode. Like, get rid of early access, change the art style, work with some different art styles. And even the animations, I think, might need a little pass as well. And we're just work on one mode. Maybe just focus on chaos mode, because I think you're doing a bit too much, especially because this is your first Steam game. You want to make things extremely simple. For your first Steam game, you don't want to do anything too complicated. You want to make very, very, very simple games. And this, with the different game modes and stuff like that, and the online co-op, like, have you ever made an online co-op game? Do you know what that goes into? I would almost think the game might work better as a not as an online co-op. I think you should focus on single player. There is a game for Megabonk. Okay. Use this as reference. Okay? Megabonk is your reference. Do you see how it has stylized, sort of pixely sort of art? Do you see how the upgrades, there's a cut of the upgrades, leveling up, running around, different environments, a few different environments. Look at the screenshots. See, that's a different environment. This looks like a different environment. This looks like a different environment. So, and do you see how many screenshots? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We only have 6 screenshots. 6. All right. Look at this game. Do you see how you don't need to make things super complicated? Do you see how the particle effects are even pixelated? Try doing particle effects that are pixelated. Try making more pixelated art. Mega bonk. Now with 10% more bonk. Okay? So use Mega Bonk as your reference and inspiration. Okay? And do you see how there's GIFs? There's GIFs in the thing. And then look how the description is like, how long can you survive? Is a survival game, right? Upgrades and get overpowered. Unlock characters, weapons, item. Okay, so here when I just see like this crazy block of text, it kind of rejects me. I'm kind of like, ugh! I want to move away from it. So in your about this game, put like something along the lines of, you say it's a words dynamic, fast-paced content, action roll like. So just give me a quick, like, you have to fight through hordes of enemies. Stack your upgrades. Okay, that's one little section, and show me a GIF. Okay, next section would be talking about maybe specifically about the upgrades, and yeah, so you stack wild upgrades. Okay, so give me like maybe list how many upgrades there are or something. collect unique companions. Actually, I actually don't mind this, but show me a GIF of this, okay? Yeah, it's just this is way too wordy. I'm pretty sure this can all be condensed. It's a bit too much, and there's no GIFs. But of course, try doing something with the aesthetics of Super Bonk, because I think fundamentally there needs to be some major adjustments to your Steam page and game. Okay, but the first thing you can do to improve your game or to help launch is just remove early access. And release date coming soon. I would probably push release, because the other idea too, the other technique you can do is just make this game like small, concise, and tight. Release it and then work on another game. That's what I would suggest. Okay. Tags. Okay. Action adventure, action souls like 3D style. Okay, we need to whoa. No. Get rid of early access, get rid of indie. Hack and slash, traditional roguelike. So hack and slash, roguelike, action roguelike. I think action roguelike and roguelike need to be higher. And action adventure, you don't need action adventure and action. I think you just need one of the two. Get rid of early access, get rid of indie. Fantasy is okay, third person's okay, single player is okay, co-op online. I mean, I don't think you should make this game co-op or online co-op. It's hard to make co-op games. But if you want to go for it, go for it. Multiplayer, traditional roguelike. I think with all these roguelike tags, I think they can go up higher, and I don't know if you need all of them. Don't know if you need all of them. Because is it really a traditional roguelike, a regular roguelike, and an action roguelike? It's definitely an action roguelike. So I'm wondering if you only need this tag and you don't need roguelike and traditional roguelike. Yeah. Yeah, and I think the tags need to be just jumbled up. I don't know if 3D needs to be this high. Souls-like. And also, I don't know if it's a Souls-like. Is it really a Souls-like? I don't know if it's a Souls. I think it's closer to... Look at Super Bonk's tags. Bullet Heaven, Action Roguelike, Roguelite. Maybe you need Roguelike and Roguelite. Indie, I don't think he needs to put the... I don't know this developer needs the indie tag, but that's my opinion. Bullet Hell. I think you should go more of a Bullet Hell vibe. You know? I think a Bullet Hell vibe. And then if you make it pixelated, you can probably add the old school tag. Third person tags, fine. Third person shooter. I don't know if it's a third person shooter, but like I don't know. There's a lot of things that could be improved with this, but I hope you take all this criticism with like I'm trying to be constructive. I'm trying to help you out and make the adjustments that I say in this video, because I think you'll get more wish lists because of it if you make those adjustments and work on a demo. Don't do early access, work on a demo. That's the main advice I can give you. All right. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.